Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is staying on the upside. This is Hillbilly Tech. I was asked the other day, how did I get my desktop to look like this using Windows 11 and not have the icons on the desktop? You know, Windows users are known as cluttering their desktop up with icons, which I guess that's kind of what it's made for. But if you like a smoother, cleaner look, such as maybe something similar to this. Now, I know Windows kind of limits us on this, but it's not that you can't make it look pretty good, right? I mean, I'm not going to cuss this. I'm not mad at it, are you? Although there are some features that we could have in Windows that Linux has available to allow us to customize this a little more. But once again, I'm not too mad at it like this. I mean, I can live with it. And this is how I done some of it. Now, there is no icons at all. And where are they at? I mean, my goodness. How do you look anything up? Well, let me show you today how we do that. Some of them are simply in files. Files are files. That's where they go, right? And it's not that too complicated. You know, we would click on it here and open it up and navigate around in it. Only other step that we got to make is hit that file. And there it is. Like if you want to look at pictures, you would just simply go to that file, look at pictures or videos or, you know, whatever you got on there, right? It is not that big a deal to have a decent looking desktop, okay? And if you like those icons, there's nothing wrong with that either. But this particular person asked, how do you clean the clutter up and still have access to icons, okay? Files is one of them. Now, as you look at this one and this one, these are files that I created. In other words, here I have codes and stuff such as that, where this is security. In other words, I have a cleaner, a few things that I do to just keep, you know, the computer clean. And I created these, or actually I pulled them from a flash drive, and I had to bring them to files because that's where they were at. Now, some of them, we are going to look at the start menu in just a moment. Now, some of them you will have to make a file here and store them in it. I was lazy and put them here. Like such as security, settings, and WordPad projects. I put them here, and then here I send them to the other places, such as files. Well, it was already in files, and I just pull them over into documents, or you can make a folder and title it. Then all I done was just right click and pin it to start. As you can see, I can unpin, which would take it away, but it's pinned. And that will move it over to start. Now, let's take a look at the start menu right now. So some of them are in files, where I've got others in pinned and startup. And you can also put them down here as well. As you can see, I've got settings stuck everywhere. A little story behind that real quick is I was in a Linux software, and I was customizing the toolbar or panel, they call it over there. And I hit the wrong button and deleted it. I could not get the settings to reset it. If you got a settings button, you can pretty well get into your computer, and it don't hurt to have that terminal handy as well. Those that may not know what a terminal is, has nothing to do with customizing the desktop, but most of us have used these things right here. It is where you type commands, and this would be where you would put it and whatever it is. Somebody would ask, reading I done that. Okay, back to the start menu. A lot of this one, and this one came from that file that I told you about that I put back in documents, okay? Now, this is a download, and I just sent it to the start menu, which Windows will pin it to the desktop, okay? But you can pin it here and then delete it from there. But make sure you've pinned it somewhere. But usually you got access to it here. Some of these came from there, such as this one, Edge. And I'm going to unpin this and show you actually how that we put that there in just a moment. So you'd go to all here, and you would scroll down, and if you wanted to, whatever you see you want to pin, like this one, pin right here, pin to start. There it is. The other ones, you would just do it like I showed earlier over in Files here. You would do the same thing. In Documents, you would just, and you can put the pictures there too, if you want to, or whatever. See, you would just pin it. Excuse me. It might be at a different place, but it's there. And that's how I clean this clutter up on the desktop. And that's pretty much how it works. Now, to talk about the taskbar just a little bit, I'm not mad at this. I'm not going to cuss it. I'm not mad at it. I'm fine with this look. But say, ooh, how do you get rid of that and still have access to that? Well, let me show you on it real quick. Just say you just want a picture there. You would simply right-click on the taskbar. Set your cursor on the taskbar. Well, that's the easiest way. You can also go through settings and do it just as well. And click on settings. Now, if you were going through here, you would have brought settings up, personalize, and then went down to the toolbar. That would be in this menu, okay? Either way works. Okay, now, say for instance, when you first get this thing going, it's going to have all of this stuff on it here. And you would, like for instance, I've got the weather there. We've had a few storms, and I can click on it real quick without bringing the browser up, typing it in, blah, blah, blah. It's just right there. But say if I don't want that, you just take it away. That easy. Like if you got the search or something and you want it gone, something that I've been aiming to do here. I've got it hid, but when you get this, it's going to be like this. It'll be like this here. Search box. Which, that clutters the toolbar up, right? I saw you nodding. I agree, it clutters it up. But say, that search bar is handy. But all you got to do is go over here and type it in up here. It's, once again, not that big a deal. But just say if you want it there for quick access and you don't want to look at that clutter, just simply hit icon only. Then type it in up there. But you already got it here. Why do you need it two different places? So I just hide mine. It cleans up the clutter. Okay, now back to why I'm over here. We want to make this bar disappear, but appear like magic when you need it. As the song goes, I can do magic. Well, honestly, we won't get into that. Some people would be offended by that. I didn't mean anything by it. It is kind of magical that, you know, you can make it go away and come back. Oh, you can scroll down here to taskbar behavior right here. Click on it, open it up, and if you want that to disappear, it's gone. If you need it, it's there. You don't need it, it's gone. Need it, gone. Yeah, I heard you. Hush already. I get it. I do too. I was kind of getting on my nerves as well. So that's how you could do that. Like if you just didn't want nothing there. And then if you need it, like, you know, if you're doing a search here and you need it, like maybe bring the the keyboard up to type something in, you can do that. Because I'm lazy, I don't have my keyboard with me in my lap all the time because I'm sitting in a recliner right now, and yeah. But if you need it, there it is. Like maybe you need to open this up for something, you can. Okay? It's an all in what you got. I'm not mad at this. I really ain't. I'm not going to cuss it. I don't mind it. And that's how I done this. I learned this from Linux distros. And this show you one that I had on it. Might not be as clear because it's kind of a snapshot. Because on Linux software, you can do a whole lot more than you can with Windows. Windows. Look at this. See, for instance, on this too. Well, I can't bring it up. But see, I left these down here, and you can change these to all kinds of crazy things. There's the sky's the limit of customization that you can do in a Linux software. And I put instead of the time bin down here, I put it up here. Put that start menu right here, as you can see right here, and then the others over here that you were seeing down here on the other. And this disappeared. It won't in the picture because it's a picture. That's pretty neat. That's kind of a Mac thing, a Mac OS and a Linux thing like this. But nevertheless, I am not mad at this. Just say, for instance, you want to change this. You can go to backgrounds and let's see, maybe this is a personal, yeah. And you could change to those that they give you right here, or you can choose a picture. Like right here, I'm using pictures. You got a choice down there. You can do it that way, or if you in your pictures and looking at one and say, wow, I would like to put that on my desktop. Wow. Well, simple. Right click it and put set as desktop. Now, when you put this on there, if it's not the way you want it, you would once again have to go here to personalization, backgrounds, and you would have to go choose a fit. Right here it's stretch, but see, you got different choices. Fill, center. Don't know what that looks like, but you know, you just got different choices. You would just choose what looks best for you. Okay? And this is how that you can customize your desktop on Windows 10 or 11. This is 11. I don't think that you can put these in the center with 10. They would be over here and then the others over here, which I'm not going to cuss that either. A lot of people don't like these in the middle. I don't have a problem with it. I kind of like it. It balances out to me. But if you don't like those guys, simply go to taskbar settings once again. I know, why didn't I show you that a while ago? Now you got to go back in it. For heaven's sakes. What do I do? Oh yeah, taskbar behavior. And it says center here. If you don't want center, just click left there. And it will put it over to the left, okay? This is some tips on how that I made my screen look smooth, clean. And it still works. I still have access to all of this. That's how it is. Guys, that's about it on this video. I would say stay on the upside, and I will catch you on the next one.